But I want you to get excited about how God does things. Because let me just look at, I'll start with John 14, and this is what he's telling his disciples on the night that he was betrayed. Starting at verse 15, it says, "If you love me, obey my commandments. And I will ask the Father, and he will give you another advocate who will never leave you. He is the Holy Spirit who leads you into all truth. The world cannot receive him because it isn't looking for him and doesn't recognize him. But you know him because he lives with you now and later will be in you. No, I will not abandon you as orphans. I will come to you. Soon the world will no longer see me, but you will see me. And since I live, you will also live. When I am raised again to life, you will know that I am in my Father, and I am my Father, and you are in me, and I am in you." How far am I going? 21. Okay. Those who accept my commandments and obey them are the ones who love me, because they love me. My Father and I will love them, and will love them, and I will love them and reveal myself to each of them. First point I want you to know is that obedience is our natural response to his supernatural love. It's not something that we try to make ourselves do. It's a response to what he's done for us. It's natural. It's free-flowing. Because I love him, I will obey. And he's given me Holy Spirit to do that. Well, what if his commandments are hard? Well, don't worry. They aren't. This isn't in your notes, but go to 1 John chapter 5. 5, 1 and 3. 1 to 3. Where's 5? Everyone who believes that Jesus is the Christ has become a child of God, and everyone who loves the Father loves his children too. We know we love God's children if we love God and obey his commandments. Loving God means keeping his commandments, and his commands are not burdensome. His commands are not burdensome, and why should they be? I am loving God because he first loved me, and it naturally flows into loving other people because they like me and love me and are doing the same thing. So it's easy for me to love you when you love me, and it's easy for me to love you when you for you to love me when I love you. It's not burdensome. Let's go a little bit further back in John, 1 John chapter 4, starting at verse 19. It says, "We love each other because he first loved us." Remember, it comes from God, flows through us, and goes to others. If someone says, "I love God," yet hates his fellow believer, that person is a liar. And if we don't love people we can see, how can we love God whom we cannot see? And he has given us this command: those who love God must also love their fellow believers. Remember, obedience is our natural response to his supernatural love. Point 2, his supernatural love allows us to love each other. It's not just that he tells us to love each other. It's that he enables us to accomplish every good work prompted by our faith. He enables us to love each other when it's easier not to. I know I love God because I love other people, and his commands are not burdensome because it's easy for me to love you when you love me. But when it is burdensome, don't worry. I still have Holy Spirit helping me to love you. And you have Holy Spirit to help you to love me, because I know. Ask my wife. I'm not an easy person. Well, she says she's easy, but I contradict her. And that's what makes me unreasonable. Anyway, where are you, love? Don't turn the camera off now. Remember, obedience is our natural response to his supernatural love. His supernatural love allows us to love each other. Point 3, as we naturally respond to his love and love him and love others, we obey all of his commands. He's made it easy for us. He empowers us to do what he tells us to do. Remember, he empowers us to accomplish every good work prompted by faith. And also remember, Obedience is our natural response to his supernatural love. His supernatural love allows us to love each other, and we respond to his love and love him and love others. As we do that, we obey all of his commands. But there's a problem. And the problem is we need to remain in his love. To love him and love others, we need to remain in his love. Look at what else John says Jesus told his disciples at the last day. John 15, starting at verse 5. He said, "Yes, I am the vine and you are the branches. Those who remain in me and I in them will produce much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. Anyone who does not remain in me is thrown away like a useless branch and withers, and such branches are gathered up and piled in piles to be burned. But if you remain in me and my words remain in you, you can ask me for anything you want and it will be granted. When you produce much fruit, you are my true disciples, and this brings great glory to my Father." To verse 17. Oh, wow, there's lots. "I have loved you even as the Father has loved me. Remain in my love. When you obey my commandments, you remain in my love, just as I obey my Father's commandments and remain in his love. I have told you this, that you will be filled with joy. Yes, your joy will overflow. And this is my commandment. Love each other the same way I have loved you. There is no greater love than to lay down one's life for one's friends. When you are my friends, if you do what I command, I no longer call you slaves, because a master doesn't confide in his slaves. Now you are my friends, since I have told you everything the Father has told me. You didn't choose me, I chose you and appointed you to go and produce fruit, the fruit that will last, so that my Father will give you whatever you ask in my name. And this is my commandment, love each other." Obedience is our natural response to his supernatural love. His supernatural love allows us to love each other. As we naturally respond to his supernatural love and love him and others, we obey his commands. But we will not remain in his love if we don't obey what he empowers us to do. When we don't obey what he empowers us to do, our joy is hindered and we stop producing fruit.